It's a new day. I sprayed some black guide coat all over the whole thing. I'm going to start blocking it down with 320. I'm going to try it dry, see how the sandpaper holds up. I might end up switching to wet sanding it. And then after that, I'll switch to 400 grit, excuse me, wet sand it all, and then go to 600 grit. So the first step, though, I'm going to get everything done with 320 and see how far I get today. We'll see. I might start with the roof here and work my way down. That is the goal. I just spent about an hour picking up the garage, cleaning, blowing everything out. It was pretty dirty, so I'm going to make it more dirty, obviously, when I'm sanding, but try to keep it a little cleaner, declutter here and there. Yeah, right on. I'll probably have it in time lapse most of the time, because I'll just be sanding. You guys, I don't want you to be too bored. I got some more paper for my paper tree, which is sweet. I listed my other air compressor for sale since I'm not using it anymore. Bagged up my engine there, just kind of help keep some of the dust off. Put it on a pallet. I don't really have any good spot to put it right now, so it's just gonna hang out right here. Got my new floor jack over there with my other floor jack. Just try to pick up a little. If I get rid of that, I'll have a little more space. Probably shove my welder back there. Just keep organized. I think I need to mount this door too. I was going to do that, so I'll probably mount this door first, and then I'll start blocking. Let's do that. Let's mount that door. It took me a little bit, but I found the new screws here. I'm going to try to do this myself. We'll see how that goes. Might need to get my wife out here to give me a hand. Oh, come on. Need to get one started here. Okay, got it. That wasn't too bad. All right, let's see if I can get in here. This top one there. Maybe. There we go. I'm just putting them in loose. Am I missing one? Oh, wait, no, one fell in here. That's right. Doing all the top ones right now because they are kind of actually lined up. And we'll go get the bottom here. Right on. Get this. I did tap out all of the holes, so the new screws go in really well. Makes it a lot better if you guys are able to tap out all the threads. So it's right now it's super loose. Really, I'm just kind of getting it up off the and mounted so I can block it. So it doesn't need to be perfectly lined up, but obviously I don't want it to be banging on anything. So let's try to adjust it, line up everything. The body lines actually looks really good. Let's tighten one down pretty good. Feels great. Cool. This side definitely fits better than the other side. So I'm just going to tighten the rest of these down. Oh, now I got that on. I do have the deck lid off, but I'm not going to mount it. To block it, I'll just stick it on the stand. Right on. Now we can go ahead. I'm going to get started on the hood. The roof, I had a little bit of body work. For the most part, it was pretty straight. The fenders, the front two fenders are brand new. I fixed a little ding, so those should come out really nice. The back fenders, I did some body work on. So we'll just kind of go around and see how it goes here. I'm going to go ahead and get my mask on. If I am going to wet sand, I don't really need my mask because it's not going to create a bunch of dust. So because it's wet, it will create a bunch of water and mess everywhere. But that's okay. Keeps your sandpaper a little cleaner. But I'm going to try it with the dry, and then we'll go from there. Just grabbed a small block. I have 3M 320 on here. It's sticky back. I'll start blocking here and see. Okay. I think I'll hook up the air hose and maybe grab a blower so I can blow this out and blow this off so it won't get clogged up. Then I'll obviously put my mask on. I just left it off just to show you guys real quick and talk. So I think that's going to work fine. You could see all the orange peel in the primer. All those bumps. So that's why you put the guide coat on, so you can block all that stuff out. And if there's any sand scratches from the body filler, or when I got it prepped, sand it with 80, 180, blah blah blah. So if I missed a couple sand scratches, basically the primer will show all that stuff, and we can get it blocked out. On my creeper, but I rolled it out. Try to keep most of the dust out. Let's see. Let's give it a try here. I'll move my truck and then we'll keep going. So here's this is all 320'd, and that I need to sand obviously, but it's getting there. It's a lot smoother. Takes a while to do, so you gotta have patience. It's a lot of sanding. So 320 doesn't, knock it down super quick, which is the point, but it's a lot smoother. I'm just going to continue on, let you know how long this takes. Okay, I got this half, or I guess more than half, blocked out. There's a little low spot right here. If you guys can see that. There's two low spots. There's one here and one here. So I'm going to try to tap it up with a hammer and see if I can get it smoothed out a little bit. I might have to do a little body filler there, but that's okay. And so I'll probably tap that up right now, maybe try to softly tap it and do a little more blocking, feel it. Might do a little glaze coat of filler at some point. I probably won't fill it right now. I might finish blocking the other half to see if there's any other body filler I'm going to need to use. But that's where I'm at. I reached over more than halfway, so this side will go a little quicker. But it's coming along. Okay, I got the roof blocked to 320. I'm gonna do a little filler right here. It's low. I tapped it up with a hammer. I'm just gonna do a glaze coat. But right now I'm gonna work on this body line here. So I'm gonna tape it off on one side, block it, and then tape it off on the other side. Try my hardest here. Get it in that groove. All right. So I got that taped off. I'm going to block that side, this side, and then I'll take the tape off and block the other side. I'm going to go with this a little bit longer block. Okay, block that side, that edge right there. I'm going to keep working my way up and over. And then I'll peel the tape off and we'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it looks great. So I got a nice line there now. I'll tape off the other side now. You can see the line pretty dang nice. So I'm going to tape off the side I just sanded, and then I will block out this part. And then I'll repeat that process on this side. Okay, I switched to this green tape. We'll see if it peels up way better. Okay. Yep. Cool. Turned out really nice. I'll probably block it a little bit more here. It's a couple little spots. Show you guys. So, little spot there. But for the most part, it's pretty darn good. That took me a while. It's kind of a small little area here, and it's arched. And then I kept running into the gutter with the block, so. But I feel like that looks really nice. You guys can see it. A couple of spots here I need to sand. Then I'll do the same thing on the other side. I probably pretty straight. I just need to, I'm going to tape this side off now and finish this line out. Getting there. I was trying to push the Beetle back over, and I had my wife give me a hand. The creeper wheels are not very good. I put a little glaze coat on here. I was just blocking it out with 220. I'll end up priming that again later. But I'll block the whole car and see if there's any more body work I need to prime. Trying to fit the bumper brackets on the new bumpers. I got these brackets. They're impy, and they don't fit where the crap. So it goes like that, I believe. Like nothing, literally nothing lines up. So I took the bumpers off the bumper that was on the vehicle. So it's going to assume they're factory, but not sure. And I got one bolt in here. This bolt hole does not line up at all. So I think I might have to, I have no idea, drill a hole. And this one doesn't line up at all. There's not even a hole there. Sucks. But I did order these brackets that were supposed to go with this bumper specifically. And yeah, I can't. For one, these holes don't line up at all with the body. So when I try to mount it to the body, I can get one hole or one bolt in. The rest of them don't line up whatsoever. And then when I go to put it on, I can line it up with one hole here, but the other holes don't line up. So in theory, I could get like the bracket's so far off, I get one bolt in, maybe hog out this other hole and get two in if I really tried. So that's fun. I haven't even tried the back bumper. Maybe the back bumper will be better, but I did go with the bumper with the lights, the blinkers in the bumper. So it is different from factory. I believe it's the Mexican style bumper. And then I bought the Mexican style brackets to go with the Mexican style bumper. Not so good. I'm going to try to get this stuff to fit. And I'll let you know how it turns out here. All right, I think I figured out what was wrong with these. These I ordered, and it said they recommended them with that bumper, but there's two different styles. So this is the Mexican style. So the holes are different. The German style one has holes like that, which now that makes sense why it doesn't want to fit on my German Beetle. So that's fun. Apparently I ordered the wrong one. Sucks. So I don't know. Maybe I'll order the correct ones, see if they fit better on the actual physical bumper because what I was going to do is put the factory one on and drill a hole here, but try not to drill any more holes. There's already a million holes, so yeah, maybe I'll order those. Maybe I'll just fit the back one today, go from there. Right, I'm gonna take the rear bumper bracket off here and we'll see if we could get it to fit on the rear bumper. Okay. So that's okay. So let's see. All right, that one was here, about there. Hey, that one actually looks like it lines up. What are the odds? Okay, so I got one bolt in and put the other ones in here, and let's see if they fit. This one. There we go. I didn't tighten the first one down, obviously. I want to leave it a little loose. And then it's that one. Let's try the last one here. Looks good. The factory used really big washers, which kind of makes more sense. These ones, I got a bumper bolt kit from Wolfsburg West, and they had these ones in here. And I feel like a larger washer would make a lot more sense. But I will throw those on there for now. What I'll do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll test fit it. All right, I got the brackets tightened down. These actually fit, so now I'll see how it goes on the back here. Okay, I got the engine kind of shoved out of the way. Let's see if I can. Some dirt still in there. Get this slid in the. Without messing anything up here. There we go. Okay. Maybe I should have tapped these out. I think I'm going to do that. They're full of primer. I'm going to run the tap through the holes so I can actually screw the bolt in easier. So I got the tap in there, and I'm just basically wrenching it in and then going back out. And then now you could just stick. Hopefully it'll just go right. Yep, that's way better. So I literally can put it in with my fingers now. This is full of primer and goo and stuff. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll mount that bumper. Well, I got the bumper on. I forgot to hit record. So anyways, that's all right. It fits good. I just put 2 bolts in. After I tapped it out, the bolts went right in. So happy with that. Now I know the bumper fits well. I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. That front bumper, I'm going to try to order the German, supposedly, brackets. Hopefully those will fit better on that bumper. If not, I'll have to modify the factory ones maybe. But I'm going to do that later. For now, I'll pop this back off. I think I'm going to block the 2 fenders probably while they're mounted. And then I'll pull the 2 fenders off, and that way I can block the rest of the quarter panel all the way. It's the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get this bumper off. Boom. Okay. Done with that task. Now I got to clean up all the nuts and bolts, put them back in the appropriate bag so I can find them all later. It's always fun. Go ahead and start blocking this fender now with 320. And then I'll probably move on to the other side and do that fender. That way I can pull those off and then finish blocking that. And then I need to block, I don't know if I'm going to block the inside of the wheel well. I'll probably just run the DA over it with 320 because I am just going to do the Raptor liner on the inside. Keep it from chipping and all that. So I might not even do 320. I don't know. We'll figure that out later, but Right now, block and fender time. Fender is blocked. I got a little shallow dent right there. So I'm going to fill that. I think I'll block that next and then go to the fender. Okay, I got the other fender done. And now, in the apron, I'm going to go ahead and start doing this fun task. Should be exciting. And then if I have time, I'll work on that quarter panel. Pretty exciting. Moving right along. It's only been a few hours, so it's actually not going too bad. Fenders are pretty round, so blocks off pretty good. Got all that sanded. My fingers hurt. Little bit of blood there just from, I tried to get in there as much as I could with my fingers sideways. Sure, my fingers will hurt tomorrow. That part's done. Moving on. Quarter panel. I got about an hour left. We'll see how far I can get here. Got quarter panel done. Had a little time, so I started blocking the door. But it's time to clean up and be done for the day. I feel like I made quite a bit of progress. I got that fender, apron, fender, quarter panel, and more than half the door done on that side. Moving right along. I'll work on it again here in the next few days. Haven't found any more body damage I need to fix other than that piece there. So I'll end up priming that, fix that, block the rest of this out, and see what else I need to prime after. It's coming right along. See if I can scoot it back over here. Thanks for watching. If you could like it and subscribe, that'd be great.